Before I reveal the GM, I want to say thank you to the people who have resubscribed. Zavane, Tristan, Mike Uyama, thank you, Red Queen Anya, Garb, Boogaloo, for resubscribing. Thank you all so much. It's helping keep the stream alive, and I appreciate it. Let's go ahead and reveal, then, the Game Master. Oh, Mazian, thank you as well. We've got a good old Mike Uyama here. Mike, come on into voice. I want to talk to you about the game. Hello, Mike. I think you're here.
Hello, bro.
Yeah, there you are. Hey, so what's up? We've got a pretty quality game coming up.
Yeah, we do. I'm still, like, kind of tired after SGDQ, but it was a great event.
Oh man, I honestly, watching from home, I think this is the most that I've loved a GDQ in years. Just from home, you know? So, I'm really glad it went
really
well.
good energy, and yeah, I mean, 3 million, I was not expecting that.
Oh yeah.
I mean, even in our staff chat channels, like, even like 10 or 20 minutes before 3 million, we're like, oh, 2.9. It won't make it to 3 million, but this will set up a really good narrative for the next HDQ. And people have to donate $10,000 a minute to hit 3 million. And yeah, it just happened. So
Yes.
Really insane.
Like, I loved all the energy. I loved how everybody was yelling the entire time. Seriously, congratulations on the great marathon there, Mike. So, let's go ahead and move on to things that are of lesser quality than GDQ. What game do you have for today?
Yeah, so this is a series that you've hated since I've introduced you to it.
Oh, yeah.
And it really deserves all this hate. This is debatably maybe one of the better games in the series. I don't know. They're all very not good.
Yeah.
You could also debate that this is the worst because it's also the fastest and hardest to control.
I'm glad that I'm not the only one who has to play this.
Yeah.
Oh.
Yeah.
Well, everybody, you've been asking for it, possibly. I don't know. I don't really open my DMs anymore. But we've got Skunny and Rosie in Back to the Forest.
Yep.
Oh.
It's Skunny time. We've unleashed the beast.
Yeah, I don't know if it's a good thing, but it's a thing. This is...
I'm just surprised we were able to hold back until round 4. But, you know, these are all really strong players. They're at 27 points. And I decided they need a really strong game to, you know, help get them through.
I mean, strong's one word for it.
And it is I mean, when you hear the sound effects and you see the slip slidiness of Skunny, it's very strong. This is one game where you can feel the badness of the controls.
Oh yeah, it's... Oh my gosh. Like, this already brings back bad memories. And by...
Are you getting PTSD even though you get to watch other people suffer through this game? Or is this kind of like a catharsis, a healing recovery process?
You know, we'll go ahead and try to turn it that way. We'll turn this into a positive.
Yeah. So, it is worth noting that you can do the stages in any order, but I requested the players do the stages in order just to make tracking progress easier. Also, because this is a DOS game, I know you don't have the streams up yet, but someone's looking at the instructions, and you can hit F9 to screen dump a PCX file if you need to. You know, that hot PCX file format. And yeah. Up until last year, actually, or earlier this year, I should say, Copysoft still had a working website where you could purchase Skunny. It is only finally stopped working. So...
Oh yeah, I remember
you can
going
no
there.
longer purchase Skunny. Sorry, if you want to grab a very legal copy of Skunny.
Well, You know, I really do fully support buying video games whenever they are on sale, and I'm glad that they kept it on sale for that long. Even if... Oh my gosh, this game is an experience. I don't know. I don't know if I'm ready for this.
It sure is a game. So, since I've talked about the controls a lot, and the players have already had, 30 seconds to test out the controls, so they kind of know what they're in for. Imagine if Sonic the Hedgehog had no brakes, and then he stumbled into a barrel of grease.
Yeah. This or Peggy the Peach? I think... Oh, that's a hard question, Mike. I'm trying to think, would I rather play this or Peggy the Peach? I think Peggy. Like,
I've never played Peggy the Peach, so I don't know. But I think Peggy the Peach, for all of its Kuso-tastic qualities, it did look more playable than this.
Yeah, it actually is kind of playable. I mean, that's my raving review right there. Peggy the Peach, it's playable. At least Peggy the Peach 1 is
that's
like...
That's a pretty rave review for any, Kusogr4nde. It's playable! Wow! That's already shattered my expectations.
How about this? Plexel actually enjoyed playing the first Peggy the Peach, so...
Yeah, I remember that.
We've got that. So there's your raving review. Plexel actually enjoyed the first Peggy the Peach. Nobody has enjoyed Skunny. Skunny Cart, oh my gosh, that is an experience. Did you see when I played that? Were you around, Mike, when I played that? Because that was not
I was
fun.
around a little bit. You were definitely in suffering and pain.
I love that the default speed is unplayable.
Oh yeah, I love how the game defaults at 50% speed, and then you're like, why is it 50% speed? And then you take it up to 100, you're like, oh. I don't know why the game just doesn't start at 100% speed, and then you go up to 200% speed, but that's Skunny Cart.
Yeah, and you're like, oh, now I know. By the way, it looks like all of the players in this game actually have a lot of points. 27 points from what I'm seeing. So
yes, they are all high scores. That's why I picked this game. Like I said, they need a strong game for strong scores. And it is worth noting that this is one match where everyone's score is high enough that even the 4th place person is not can still make it to bracket. However, there is still stakes in this because the 4th place person, and I think I'll actually say this in their channel, so they're not. I don't think they goof around, but just to make sure they don't goof around, the person who gets 4th place has to go to the tiebreaker match.
Yes.
So it's still not 100% guaranteed into bracket, so these players will still be trying to do their best.
Good. Yeah. We got to make sure that they know that if they don't do well, they have to play one more crappy game. Oh, I'm thinking, Mike. I'm thinking. Oh, I don't remember what I was thinking. Never mind. It's one of those days. I do want to thank you, Bill Bull, for just dropping that host. Come join us. It's going to be a blast. Thank you, Bo the Schmo, for resubscribing. I think I'm just waiting for Proton John to get past the loading screen. Aw, he has such a cute kitty on his load screen, though.
Oh, I have a question.
Yes.
Both LizStar and PolterGhost offered to provide audio. Whose audio are you going to use?
I am planning to use LizStar right now.
Okay.
If there are problems, we can switch, but I don't know. Maybe it's better to not listen to Skunny.
So is Brosencha admitting that he himself is not a true Brosencha fan?
No, I'll listen to it. It's fine. I'll
fine, I'll be a fan of myself. I'll have a little bit of self-esteem.
I'll suck it up. Wow. Well, it looks like everybody is streaming and everybody has the game live. It looks beautiful. I'm gonna go ahead and make sure that everything is good to go live, and there we go. Here is your video game for you, Skunny. Oh my gosh. Mike, I didn't wake up today thinking, oh, today's the day where I get to watch Skunny again. But who knows?
Well,
you never know with
comes full
Kusogr4nde.
circle. Skunny was my viewer's choice, and now it's my Game Master's pick.
I kind of
As I
want
said
to play
before,
more of this, though.
I needed a strong game for, strong players. And I have worse. And, as that tweet linked previously, and as Royal Blue Wizard said, I was trying not to get Prosencha banned from Twitch, but since it's been mentioned in chat already, so if you look at the story lore...
Oh, no,
it also goes
it's
over
fine, you can say it.
General backstory, and his last name, I kid you not, is Hardnut. His name is Skunny Hardnut.
That's right, we're playing Skunny Hardnut. PolterGhost, by the way, Gull is pinned, is just asking about what they need to do. But I'm letting them know the Gull is pinned in chat. Okay. So it looks like Rain is ready, Liz is ready. So here's the deal.
I was talking to PolterGhost to do all the work, and he said, "This is the mark of a strong." Oh, sorry. They said, "Have you tried entering the doors of this game on purpose?" Don't know if I can control well enough to go in order.
Yeah, this game is so bad. This game is so... Oh, I hate this music, Mike. This brings back terrible memories. Memories that I don't need in my life. Ew! Ew! Shut up, Skunny. Go put a band-aid on your face.
If you're gonna tell Skunny to shut up every time he talks, the entire commentary will just be, "Shut up, Skunny! Shut up! Just silence already!"
Okay. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the countdown. Chat, be sure that you spam lots of emotes. If you have any squirrels or other foresty animals, great. If you have any nuts to spam, you can go ahead and do that too. Oh, that's gonna be regret right now.
That's making you laugh. Oh no, there's what he enjoys to eat is the worst thing ever, and that will definitely get us banned from Twitch if I mention that.
No, it won't. Tell us, what does he eat? Because this is actual lore. This is lore.
Okay,
you cannot be banned for lore.
And this is the lore's words. He enjoys sticky nut puddings. Okay, now we're banned from Twitch. Alright, so Liz ran into a toad. You are supposed to defeat the toads, but you can't defeat the toads until you turn into, like, super Skunny mode. It is worth noting that Liz is using Skunny's girlfriend, Rosie. And because of this, all this lore that we talked about, we discussed it a bit, and we're thinking that, Skunny might be an LGBT character, and Rosie might be his beard. We're not sure. More research has to be done.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! I like that Rosie doesn't even have a last name.
Liz has, like, the super Rosie or the Superman mode, and that lets you off the toads. So the timer goes down way faster, but it also means you're invincible. And if you reach the toad in time, then you beat the stage. In later levels, there's more than one toad, but that's the basic point of the game. And you're thinking, wow, that's that was really short. This game must be really easy. Well, that's the only stage that doesn't have bottomless pits.
I hate this game so much. Like, it's not controllable. As you see, as the
really
players
not.
play, you don't. You just try.
Like, PolterGhost's concern about doing the levels in order was a legitimate one.
Yeah, because they do show up more or less in order in the level select, but it's also really, really easy to accidentally miss them.
Yeah.
Like, okay.
It's also worth noting that you have no iframes when hit, and getting hit drains the timer, which is pretty bad. I just love it. What happens when you hit the toad?
You touch the toad.
And it's so impossible to see in time.
Oh my gosh. Like, this game... Here's the deal. It's so difficult to control, but it's actually really fun and terrifying at the same time. Like, I don't know how to describe this experience.
Is to go very slowly, because that's the only way you can reliably control Skunny or Rosie. And Liz is learning this, so she's getting a fast grasp of this game. And she even said, "I love this game." So we'll see if that holds true.
What a nasty fall!
But she had such a nasty fall, and she needs to try again. So I've seen some people in chat saying they would like to play this game. Well, unfortunately, I think the CopySoft website is down. Although Dan said it's still up.
Ooh.
And but you could pay real money for this game, so you can have a legal copy of Skunny Back to the Forest.
Wait.
Also, the Toe asked, is there any difference between the characters? And no, they're both equally uncontrollable.
Yeah. Wait, did they call that the Nut Hut? I'm pretty sure.
Did they?
I'm pretty sure they did. Oh, any hut. Okay, never mind.
Any hut. Wow. You just got one thing on your mind, bro.
I'm sorry, it's relevant to the stream.
That's true. It is relevant to the story. I mean, there are a lot of nut references in this game. All of them perfectly family friendly and PG.
Oh yeah.
Wow, Liz is taking some really risky jumps, like doing the fast jumps like that. But she seems to have a pretty good grasp of them. So
yeah, this is actually shocking me because this game is unplayable. Like,
oh yeah,
they're all on level 2, and like I think we're gonna be on level 2 for a while because it's not playable.
So I've personally played up to level 3 or 4, and the platforming only gets worse. And when it comes to enemies like hitting you on the platforms, it's usually better just to take the hit, even though you're losing time, because there's usually enough food items to pick up for time, and jumping off the platform is a huge risk because the jumping controls are very, very swingy. As in, the moment you start going in a direction, you can never stop. You're always going either left or right.
Yeah, I've never played a game that controlled quite as wildly as this one. And I don't know if that's a compliment or just a fact.
Liz is actually near the end of this stage. She's doing really well.
Yeah, getting to the end...
The only thing is she's a little low on time, and when you get the Super Skunny, your timer drains very quickly.
Aha. Oh my gosh, Liz!
Oh
no! So that's not surprising. I think that was really right at the end.
So, the thing about the controls is that when you see them doing like the sliding braking motion, you can't jump out of that. So you never want to stop your running by holding back, because you'll just slip. And the way you want to stop your jumps is by jumping, but when you jump, you already have the momentum, so like it's really hard to just jump in place like Liz just tried to do.
Yeah, it's amazing. It's impossible.
It really is. I'm pretty sure Liz has made the most progress in Stage 2, but everyone else has made pretty good progress too. So it's still an even match, and we're barely into this match anyway.
This music. So, here's the deal, just so everybody's watching. The top 3 players will be making the bracket from this round. The 4th player will have to play a tiebreaker match. Those are the stakes here.
Yeah, so at the very least, these players will want to get third, so they're locked into the bracket.
And with that said, just based on this game, I think it is going to be a continuous fight. Because holy cow.
Oh yeah.
Like, oh, I'm getting a little wind from you, Mike. There you go. I don't hear wind now.
I think that's a vent, and there's not a lot I can do about it right now.
Oh, okay. Yeah, don't worry about it too much. As long as the mic goes off when you're not talking, we'll be good. So, I'm thinking we've got 7 minutes into this. Oh, Rain! Running into the Toad. Like...
Wasn't a good idea the first time he did it, still not a good idea.
Yeah, but it's not exactly...
need to be right-minded every single time.
It's not trivial to dodge it, though.
It's really not. And the thing is, the way the screen scrolls, it's very hard to react to, unless if you know that it's coming.
Oh my gosh. Like, my heart goes out to the players here, because... Like, this would be a very impressive game if anybody could play this well. Like, absolutely impressive. But I don't know if that's possible, Mike.
Yeah, you're asking a lot for anyone to play this game well. Oh no. And Liz just fell off. Yeah, it's hard to jump right after you land. So... just because of the way you slide. What's his name? I love ice physics.
That's a lie.
Well,
Nobody
I
loves
guess
ice
she's confirming
physics.
her love of the game.
Wow.
I'm sure 100% unironic.
With that said, I think she still has made the most progress in Stage 2.
I agree. Everyone else has been really struggling with the spiders. The problem is there's just so many bottomless pits here that it's very hard to beat the stage. I'm sorry, I still find it so funny.
The good thing about this game, by the way, is that all of the levels do start open, so if you want to start by playing one of the later levels just to see what it's like, you are welcome to do that. The players here are not.
Yeah, the reason why we're having them do the levels in order is to make progress easier to track. But normally when you play the game, you can start in Stage 10 if you want to. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can do it.
Oh, good old Stage 10. No, I think Stage 10 is impossible. I've tried it a little bit. I have no desire to go back.
I mean, even Stage 3 and 4 are super hard.
Yeah. So, Skunny was apparently going to be Copysoft's mascot. They did a thing like rip off Wacky Wheels. I'm trying to remember exactly what this company was about.
I think there was even a lawsuit involved in that, having to do with how some of the programmers for Wacky Wheels went to Copysoft or some people involved. I don't remember the specifics. But I've never played Wacky Wheels. I hear it's better than Skunny Kart, though. And the worst part about Skunny Kart is that I liked it as a kid, and then when I played it as an adult, I was like, oh, now I see the origins of my Kusogr4nde diving.
Oh, yeah.
Flashing before my eyes.
Like, Skunny Cart is just also an unplayable mess. I have no idea how Copysoft did all of this terrible stuff, but all they made were Skunny games.
Yeah, there's somewhere around 6 Skunny games, including Skunny Cart. There's Saves the Pizzas, there's a Wild West one, there's a Desert one,
some Lost in Space.
The Cart. Yeah, they made one where that's like for CD-ROM. There's probably another one. I just can't remember it off the top of my head.
Okay, I did find some lore about the game, by the way. So here's more or less some of the story here. King Toad has decreed that all his subjects shall be spared their miserable lives if they take part in his evil plans. King Toad and his wicked ways has decided to round up all loyal friends of his archenemy, the great special agent and hero Skunny Hardnut, in order to trap the superhero when he comes to his friend's rescue. So basically, there's a generic evil Toad. That's what I've got.
Okay, Liz is very close to the golden nut, so she'll be able to enter super form soon.
Okay. Oh, there we go, Liz. Definitely has a mark of progress there.
Now all she needs to do is off the toads. However, as you can see, her timer is counting down very fast, and you cannot collect fruit or food while you're in this form. So she just better make sure she's fast. And if she doesn't get all the toads in time, then she has to redo the entire stage.
Oh, we're so close.
Okay, come on. Oh, no! You might be able to do it from the super. I'm not sure.
Oh,
okay, you
good.
do get to do it from the super. But the problem is she has even less time now. Oh, yeah. I get it. It counts down more slowly if you're not crashing into stuff.
Ah, okay. So don't crash into stuff.
Yeah, exactly. Okay, well, at least the game is minimally merciful.
Or no.
But you do get points for crashing into stuff.
I think that crashing into... I'm not sure. Maybe it's just the second time the timer goes down slower.
Also, do you like the stock sound effects? With Hallelujah. Exactly.
Yeah, honestly, I don't think crashing into stuff affects the timer at all. Because Proton John's just flying through stuff doesn't affect anything at all.
Yeah. This is a very intense experience for Liz. She says, I'm going to cry. Okay, let me go right back there. Which I think is in reference to, like, the checkpoint. And then she says, I'm good. So that's the kind of experience you're getting with Skunny. It runs the gamut of emotions.
Everybody is typing in Discord right now. Proton John saying, Mike, who hurt you and why was it us for?
Apparently John's right behind Liz because he just beat level 2 and is entering level 3.
That's good. Good mark of progress right there. Honestly, all of these players are just fantastic, you know? Somebody does have to take 4th, though, and so we'll see who it is. Rane and PolterGhost are the ones lagging behind a little bit. I'm not sure if I ever beat Stage 3. I'm gonna be honest.
I either beat Stage 3 or I got pretty far in it. It is obnoxious, to say the least.
I mean, it's got this music.
Oh no! Liz tried to put on the brakes. That's not how you actually brake in this game.
Oh my gosh, I hate this. Like, there's some troll coming up, and I don't remember what it is. but there's something.
The entire game is a troll. Some troll, like, be more specific.
I don't know. I just know there's something in stage 3 that really made me angry besides the whole game.
Yeah. I will say this. I'm surprised Liz is still trying to go fast, because that's very risky to do. But at the same time, she seems to be doing well with it, so...
Well, nope. But that was Liz trying to go slow.
True. Well, slower?
Yeah, fair enough. Just so everybody knows, I know there is some discussion about the brackets and such going on. The final bracket is double elimination. Right at this point, though, we only have a handful of people who are confirmed making it there after the group stage. They have to get at least 30 points total to be guaranteed to be in the group or the final bracket. 29, there will be a tiebreaker for people who get 29 points.
Yeah, and there'll be at least like 3 or 4 tiebreaker matches among the 29s, if I'm not mistaken.
Oh, yeah.
Mike the Magician, this game has 10 stages. They are definitely not going to beat all 10 stages in the time allotted.
No, beating one more would be surprising.
I know. I think they can beat stage 3. At the very least, I think the players will beat stage 3. Speaking of that fact, PolterGhost is now in Super Skunny mode.
Oh, nice.
And seems to have plenty of time. So he will be on his they will be on their way to stage 3.
Yep, there we go. Cool, your friends are safe. Good, punch the frogs in the face and then you save your friends. That's what life's about, Mike.
Yeah. You know, this speedrunning approach that Liz is taking is pretty interesting, because even though she's dying a lot, she is making such rapid progress that her constant retries aren't really holding her back.
It's true. As long as you can reliably make progress, go as fast as you want. Proton John is getting pretty close to the end of the stage, though. He already passed the toad. Is the grasshopper going to do anything for John? Maybe not.
I don't remember. He's really running out of time, though. He has to do something fast.
Gotta risk it, John. Leap of faith? Oh, there we go. Well, I mean, you weren't wrong.
I mean, he had faith in his first jump. He just didn't have enough faith in his second jump. I mean, the game's not lying when it says, what is nasty fall?
That was a nasty fall, I'll tell you what. I'm trying to think. Yeah, this game has a lot of, like, unforgivable mistakes when it comes to design, and the blind jumps, I think, are right up there, especially when there's a platform after and then a pit. Like, it's not okay.
Well, it's the combination of the blind jumps and the controls. Because if he tried to break there, he would have just fallen anyways, because it takes so long for you to break. And, yeah. So it's like the combination of all these factors make this game, like, especially terrible.
Like, I'm just trying to think who could possibly put these physics in a game and say, yeah, this feels right.
I mean, it's the age of DOS. What can I say?
Yeah,
maybe
but
they're less like, this feels right, and more like, this resembles a game, yes.
but they had made other Skunny games. They literally had made like 3 or 4 of them before
but this is the only game that has truly Sonic speed.
Are the other ones slower?
Yeah, they're slower. They're not good, and some of them might even be worse, but
no,
they're
John!
more controllable, I guess. Okay, Liz is dealing with a grasshopper right now. Okay, she's making the leap of faith. Oh no! Okay, and it looks like PolterGhost is gonna try the jump soon.
Oh my gosh. Jumping on the grasshopper, nothing happens.
I know, it's such a trick. It's such a trick.
It's there to show you need to jump, Mike, because that's what grasshoppers do. They jump.
You know, I would say this is like someone made a bad Sonic game, but it's kind of more like someone made a bad Rocky Rodent game.
Well, there's the death that we all expected.
Exactly.
See, the thing is, when you jump on enemies in this game, you even get a speed boost. Like, this was made for speedrunning.
And it builds up, so you can become uncontrollably fast. I mean, even more uncontrollably fast than you already are.
Yeah, all you speedrunners out there, if you ever wanted to run a Kusogr4nde game, now's your chance. Just play Skunny for the rest of your lives.
Yeah. The learning curve is only, you know, Mount Everest steep.
Yeah, steeper than the acceleration curve.
Yeah. Okay.
Oh, speaking of that, just so people do know, big bad Gameathon submissions are open. You are welcome to submit until the end of July. Figured I might as well let everybody here know. Play some bad games and submit. You don't even necessarily have to do a speedrun, though most of them are speedruns.
Yeah, so far, in terms of standings, oh, Liz! Oh, wow, Liz is killing it! But the stage still isn't over. I don't think I made it to stage 4, because I think those multi-jumps in stage 3 really pissed me off.
Uh-oh.
So this is new territory for all of us. Oh, and she has the golden nut.
Oh my gosh.
This definitely puts her in first. She doesn't seem to have learned that bashing the scenery is actually a bad thing, and makes her time go down a lot faster, it seems. But she got it anyway.
Nice. Your friends are safe. I love making the whole forest explode and then punching a frog is how you save your friends. Oh my gosh. Okay. Liz is definitely in the lead, moving on to level 4. This game is painful.
It is. But, you know, I think... So Liz does run Sonic games. And she does call herself the Genesis Queen, so maybe that experience is helping her here. Somehow. Oh, no!
Oh, no.
This is...
So people know, you are free to talk about spoilers in chat because the runners are not supposed to be in here. Just do not share any information with the runners during the match. Oh, this level. I think I remember this one. It was bad.
And this level is tricky because you don't know which direction the golden nut is in.
Yeah, is it to the left or to the right? Oh, it's to the right, Liz. You went the wrong way. I love that you can run into... You can bonk on the clouds. Bam.
I mean, these are, you know, very hefty-duty clouds.
Got steel beams inside the clouds, you know?
Oh, that's an interesting strat from Liz. She went to the home base to replenish her lives.
Yeah, she's been doing that quite a bit, actually, and... well, I mean, she doesn't have to go to the, to the high score list, so, I mean, that's an advantage. But I don't know if it's faster or slower. I honestly have no clue.
No, I think it's a good strategy because otherwise she'd have to go to the title screen and possibly the score screen. So I do think what she's doing is overall faster.
Okay, gotcha. Okay, other people in chat are saying that it is faster. Because otherwise you'd have to run all the way back.
Very conveniently placed code.
Everything in this game is conveniently placed, Mike. Except for the jumps. Like PolterGhost, gonna try to do the jump here. The thing is...
no!
The bad
I get what they were trying to go for. That's not a good strat. Unless if you can be really precise about not turning around. About turning around before you land, and not when you land.
Yeah, the thing is, like, as soon as you turn around, you maintain the exact same momentum that you had going forward.
Yeah.
And it's not okay.
No, this game's very not okay. I mean, Proton John did ask, who hurt me, and why was it the four of them? And I don't know, I guess it's score jealousy. They're just such good players. I just had to, you know, test their skills.
Yeah, exactly, and this is a test, alright. Oh my gosh, I feel bad about Rain. He's fallen a little bit behind.
It's certainly a test of patience, if nothing else. Oh no, you have to jump off the enemies like that!
Oh no!
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 That is some next level Skunny stuff. However, the golden nut is right there, so technically this stage isn't too long.
I guess.
I mean, I'm not gonna lie, Liz is making way more progress than I expected anyone to make.
But the enemy boost just kind of was a little bit out of control there.
Yeah, that's the thing. Like, as we mentioned before, it increases your momentum, and if there's a limit to it, the limit is very high.
Yeah. Oh no, Liz! I love this game so much. I hate it so much, but I love it. It's like...
Why is this reminding me of your Rapid experience? I hate this game! I hate this game after doing with it. I love this game!
You know,
it brought us doing the jumps!
I really like that...
made 2 of them, but
There's
didn't get the 3rd.
Platformers that just bring out all of the emotions, and this is one of them.
Yeah. Let me see. I think that puts John in 2nd. I don't think PolterGhost has made it to that point.
Okay, Liz has slowed down enough to possibly do this platforming.
Yeah.
Maybe.
Let's see.
Nope.
That was a good play. Oh, Rain got the golden nut. He might not make it on this life, but he has 2 more lives.
Oh, he's not making it on this life. Yeah, it'll be fine. He's gonna be very angry for a second.
Yes. there is a golden nut, and it gives you Super Skunny or Super Rosie form.
When you break the walls, does it reveal ones and zeros? I think it does. Okay.
I think that's 100 for like 100 points.
I mean, maybe. It's points, it reveals 100. Okay, okay. I mean, if you're going for a high score here, that's helpful.
Oh, jeez. I like how both Skunny and Rosie have the same sound effects. Like, they did not bother to give them different voices.
Oh no, it's just a sprite change. That's literally all. Otherwise, they control exactly the same. Same objectives.
Yep.
Same pain. Lidstar, if you can get the nut. Nope.
Oh no. Yeah, she's gonna have to oh, it looks like PolterGhost is gonna beat the third stage because he just got the golden nut.
Oh. Sweet.
So that puts them distinctly in second.
Very nice. Rane, by the way, has made it into level 3, so that's a good mark of progress there. Oh my gosh.
So a bit more lore about this game. So as every single Skunny game has the same backstory of, you know, Skunny hard nut. He's had a lot of jobs, likes his sticky nut puddings, etc., etc., etc. But it also says that if you hear like a voice in your computer or like sounds in your computer, then that could be Skunny.
That's right. I forgot.
Proton John has beat level 3. So,
nice.
Even though Liz is about to beat level 4, this is still a pretty close match. It's definitely, it can be anyone's game at this point.
Like, this is just nuts how well Liz is playing. Yeah, Proton John moving on to level 4. They're all playing much better than I ever did. Because it's not playable. It's just not.
It's really not.
Just so everybody knows, we are judging progress based off of how many levels they completed in a row. So right now we have 2 players on level 4. Liz is moving to level 5. For tiebreakers, though, we are judging based off of how many frogs have been killed in a level, and then how many, or how far they get in the level.
How much progress?
Yeah.
I mean, it's pretty straightforward.
Yep. Yeah, progress, if you want to call it that.
Progress, I like it.
Ooh.
Right as Liz runs right into a toad. I claim not sorry at all.
You know, this is so much better to watch than to play. I'm loving this.
It really is. Uh-oh. Liz is now encountering the high score screen. My strat, no.
Yeah, she unfortunately forgot to go back during, or when she only had 1 life left, because that refills your health and your lives. It's worth doing. Oh, she couldn't get back there, Royal Blue Wizard? Interesting. I'm gonna keep an eye on this just to see if that's true.
Oh, it might be, yeah, where you start. You can't get back up there.
Uh-oh. I mean,
yeah, it's in a... I don't think she can jump high enough to get up there.
Well, that's nice. Oh, but it's placed in a place that if you miss the frog when doing the flying, you might accidentally fly in there and return to base.
Oh my god! That would be so bad. And yet I want to see that happen.
I really want to see that happen. Oh, I really want to see it. How do you do...
What is that platform?
This is precision platforming when there is no precision, and there are barely platforms.
I think you mean negative precision. This is... I said that this was like Sonic if it was greased up, but this is more like Rocky, you know, C-grade Rocky Road if he were greased up.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, you can do the return. She managed precision platforming.
Oh,
in
nice.
A game with negative precision.
There's no precision in this game. So PolterGhost and Proton John are both fighting for second and third right now.
Yep.
Rane is currently in fourth, but if Rane can figure out this level quicker than the previous level, he may be able to start making a comeback. Oh, Liz. Hitting a toad is not a good idea. Gosh.
And PolterGhost learning about that jump the hard way, the one that you need to hop on the bug for and just stay on.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know. There's no way to make anything more reliable in this. Like, I wish there was a setting or something that would allow you to change some of the physics, or... I don't know. Copysoft was just dumb, and they made this game. That's the end of the story.
The deep lore of Copysoft.
Like, I don't know, all they did, they literally only made Skunny games.
Hey, they made Skunny Kart, which is a Skunny game.
Which is a Skunny
but
game.
Different.
I suppose.
So, I'm going to confess something to you. One of the reasons why I chose this game is that I couldn't really beat the first level in Skunny in the Wild West. So, like I said, this might be one of the better Skunny games.
Oh, no. That kind of makes me happy, though. I'll have to give it a shot. I want to try it. So, the only information that I really have about this company is that it was a brand of the Belgian company Edisys, SCRL, based in Brussels. And I don't know anything about that other company. Maybe they made education games? It has... Let me see.
I'm sorry to interrupt you, but it looks like PolterGhost just beat level 4, so they're on the comeback.
Nice. Yeah, as far as I can tell, this other company that Copysoft was under didn't actually make any other video games. They just really did the Skunny game. So they had two names. I don't know, did they try to not tarnish the other name that they had? I don't know.
Not tarnish the other names they had. Is this like some kind of bunch game situation?
It might be.
Oh, and it looks like Rane is coming up to the platforms.
Oh, Rane, I hope you enjoy this.
Yeah.
No, Grasshopper's not going to do anything.
No, I don't think he is. But let's look at Rane's screen real fast.
I'm watching.
Okay, he really thinks this Grasshopper is going to do something, even though it's a complete red herring.
It's a lie. Oh, he's going back. He thinks he's missed something. I don't think there's a Grasshopper
he's
switch.
Get the food.
That's a good idea.
Which is actually not a bad idea.
Unfortunately, getting up is another story. Oh my gosh. Okay, is he gonna run? Here he goes. Yep.
Well, it was a nice try. So, Jeebson, I think Skunny's just big on his own branding. He has to, you know, rock out the Skunny, you know, varsity jacket.
So, we've been ragging on this game quite a bit, which it deserves it, honestly. Is there anything in chat, like people in chat love about this game? What's your favorite thing about the game? It has an ending? Okay, that's good. Nothing. The scream. Oh, I do think the scream is high quality, you know, I put it up there.
It is a good death scream.
Oh my gosh. You can clip the walls rarely? Ooh.
Not playing it, nothing. Gene Frog is bad.
Oh, other people are not legally required to play it. Good. That's a good thing about this game.
That is a legitimate point. So, I guess unlike Big the Cat, Skunny, not into Froggy.
Yeah, that's true. I mean, Big the Cat, I don't know, there are lots of things to learn about from Big the Cat, and you should just love all animals, including frogs that are trying to destroy your soul. It's just, you gotta love other animals, Skunny. Don't be selfish. Like, why is it that there are just so many bad mascot video games, Mike? Everybody wanted a mascot because it would be the next
the 90s. And, you know, this is back when there was Mario, but there was also Sonic, you know, who was more popular than Mario in the early to mid-90s.
Wow, that's not true. But go on.
What?
Wow, nobody likes Sonic, Mike.
Apparently Sonic had a higher Q score than Mario in the early to mid-90s.
Oh, wow.
He was considered cool and stuff like that, and because, you know, Sonic was a big deal mascot, I think every company was just trying to get into that mascot train.
Yeah, you know, you're probably right. In fact, I know that a bootleg company, Hummer team, they did a lot of Sonic bootlegs, and simply put, their mascot character was used in the Sonic bootleg games. Oh, there we go. Proton John has the nut, and now it's time to kill the frogs. I think there's plenty of time to do that. Only 2 more frogs.
Uh-oh. Was this really running out of time? Rain is about to beat the 3rd level, though.
There we go. Everybody's making progress. I love it.
Yeah. And here's the thing. Even though Liz and PolterGhost are distinctly in 2nd, oh no, wait. It looks like John just beat level 4. Okay.
Yep, and he's moving on to level 5. So we're going to have 3 people on level 5, 1 person, Rain, on level 4.
I could see Rain catching up quickly on level 4. Level 4 is a level that didn't give people a lot of problems, and Rain, I feel like, even though he struggled with level 2 a lot, did not spend that much time on level 3.
Well, Proton John just ran into a toad multiple times.
Yep. Sounds about right. And PolterGhost fell down a pit. Just Skunny and Rosie things.
Ooh. Yeah, we're 45 minutes into the match. We only have 15 minutes left. By the way, we do have 2 more matches after this. I know that there are a lot of Proton John friends. If you want, go ahead and raise your hands in chat. I would love to see who y'all are. If you don't stay, that's fine. If you do stay, we would love to have you. There we go. Yeah, I knew you all were here, just kind of being a little bit quiet. Yeah, honestly, like, Proton John has played a lot of bad video games. It's fun to expose him to something that he regrets, though, and I think this is going to be regret.
Yeah, he was already very not happy about 15-20 minutes in. I can't imagine he's any more happy right now. He did say that DOS was his one big gap or weakness. He mostly played console games as a kid, so I was a little surprised that, you know, he hadn't played this game, but I guess unless you grew up with shareware in the 90s like I did, you didn't really know about Skunny.
I mean, I played shareware in the 90s, but I never played Skunny, Mike.
That's fair. There was a ton of shareware in the 90s, so it really just depended on, you know, what you had access to.
Like Wacky Wheels, Commander Keen, Duke Nukem.
Oh, it looks like Liz is securing her first place. It was debatable between her and PolterGhost, but she's starting to knock off those toads again.
That is fantastic. Proton John is getting pretty close to the end as well. Yeah, Wacky Wheels was so much fun. So much better than Skunny Cart, let me say.
I don't think I played Wacky Wheels as a kid. I played Skunny Cart as a kid.
Well, that's unfortunate.
Yeah. Yeah, this is why you always want to have at least 2 lives when you get the golden nut.
Oh, John!
Oh, no.
Just gotta have confidence.
And it looks like Kate is correct. The timer always counts down quickly when you go into Super Skunny mode, but when you have the golden nut checkpoint, it just resets and it just goes down slowly again.
Yep.
Because this is a well-programmed game.
Yeah, I would just say just Skunny things. That's all.
So Liz is more than halfway through the game.
Holy cow, I definitely did not make it this far.
Neither did I. Oh, there's a toad.
Oh gosh. This music is just in my soul now. This is part of who I am.
Yeah, it's just bored itself into your skull.
Yeah, my DNA now has this tune in it. If you look at the little parts of the DNA, I don't remember what they're called. DNA bits. Yeah.
DNA strands?
No, like the letter. Yeah, the strands. Sure. Oh my gosh. Why?
Power 46. Why does your mom recognize this song?
I don't know, but that is terrifying, John! The bass pairs, there we go, the bass pairs, they spell out this song. It's scary. Oh, well, I'm not sure if PolterGhost has made it quite that far into the stage, but I could be mistaken. I haven't been watching them quite as closely. Like, second and third are definitely up in the air between Proton John and PolterGhost. I love that, like, some of the floor textures just say level 7, level 8, level 9. Do you have any idea why, Mike?
I have no clue, but Liz is about to be level 6.
Wow. Ah, she saved her friends.
That is a fast level.
Yeah, and I suppose once you actually figure out how to control this game, you can make some progress. Why is there this constant hum now? I don't like this.
I don't know.
I don't like this.
I don't like it either.
Liz? Liz? Oh, there we go. Okay. Stuck note is gone.
Phew. I don't even know. Oh, wow, this is a stage. I think this is the stage where they were like, I don't think we put quite enough bottomless pits in our game.
But there have already been so many, Mike. That's all this game is.
I know.
How are you supposed to do precision platforming? Oh, I don't know. This just isn't playable. If anybody ever speedruns this game, then I will give you the Medal of Honor. I'm not the president, so it'll be a fake. But I'll still give it to you.
Ooh, a fake Medal of Honor. That'll bring the masses in.
Oh, yeah. Oh, Liz!
Oh, God. How are you supposed to deal with that?
Would it be a chocolate medal? Sure, I'll give you chocolate. I'll go ahead and, like, tape a Kit Kat bar to the medal. Oh my gosh. I don't know. This is not good. Stop the music. Oh my gosh. Mike, it's been an hour. I can't handle this anymore. I can't handle Skunny. I don't like it.
Well, I think there's only about 10 minutes left, so you will be granted mercy soon.
Oh, please help. I need some mercy in my life.
So Rane can still catch up, but he's going to have to beat level 4 right now, and then make some very notable progress in level 5 very quickly.
Yeah. So remember, everybody who takes first, second, and third, they will make it to the bracket for sure. The fourth place person will have to enter a tiebreaker with some other people. So, you know, it is important for them to do well and not come in fourth. I have seen Rain make comebacks towards the end, so, like, it could happen. I just don't know if it will.
We'll see. I mean, he is a good player. He made it to the bracket in Kusogr4nde 3, and I think he was third place in Kusogr4nde 2.
I think so.
So he's definitely a strong player, but he's also facing off against 3 other really strong players.
Oh, yeah.
Including Liz, and I think this is her first Kusogr4nde, and
yeah,
at this point, it's looking like she is very likely to make it into the bracket.
Oh, well, I don't think she's going to move from first into fourth. Like, I think her place is pretty solidified at this point.
Yeah. I'm really curious what kind of damage she'll do in the bracket.
Yeah, honestly, she's a force to be reckoned with.
I mean, she seems to like this game, which is saying a lot. She said she was not disappointed by my choice, so I'm not...
This is not a good game.
No, it's not a good game at all.
Oh yeah, they did... Chad is pointing out something really important. They did make, I think, 7 games, and 5 of them came out within a year of each other, so it's not too surprising that they're not great games.
Yeah. All the base Skunny games pretty much came out within the same year. There is a Skunny game that came out in CD-ROM that came out, I want to say, 2 years later than the rest of them in 1995. It's better than these,
like,
but it's not good.
Some of this shocks me, though. You know, I think that you could put together a fairly competent platformer if you had a month. And they had at least 2 to 3 months per game, okay? And they couldn't even come up with something competent. I'm very disappointed. Like, yeah, it's not going to be award-winning, but... A month? They made X6 in a month? Well, there you go. Yeah, I'm very disappointed in CopySoft.
Are you disappointed, or is this just the kind of crap that you expect from CopySoft?
Well, it's the only crap we got from CopySoft, so...
True.
It's like if you have a child who just brings, like, pile of mud and says, I made you food, that's all they bring you for their entire life, you know. You'd be disappointed in your child. Could have at least learned how to bring me ham or something from the fridge that we already cooked. Brought me a bunch of mud, stupid kid. Oh, rain! I know that everybody knows it's getting close to the end of the match. Honestly, I think the pressure is on just to make a small mark of progress.
Yeah, unfortunately at this point, it seems like the places are pretty much locked. Rain is, you know, in level 4, and even if he made it to level 5, he wouldn't be able to overtake Proton, John, and PolterGhost.
I think you're right.
Between Proton, John, Polterghost, I'm not 100% sure who's in second and who's in third. Although that's largely inconsequential because they'll both be going to the bracket.
Yes, it's like... Yeah, exactly. I mean, bragging rights, that's always important. You gotta have bragging rights.
True.
Being like, hey, I took second in Skunny. I don't know, does anybody want to brag about that? What is PolterGhost doing? Oh my gosh.
I mean, Liz just asked, are there runs of this or a test?
No, Liz,
so
don't.
I think Liz will be bragging about this.
Liz, no. Why would you do this to yourself, Liz? You can spare yourself. You know, besides BBG, there are going to be some GDQ submissions coming up.
This is true.
So if you want to get that Skunny run polished just in time, you know, that... Oh my gosh. You know what? I have a hard time seeing somebody actually wanting to run this for more than, like, a day.
I don't know. I mean, Liz, you know, she's definitely run some, you know, bad games herself, so...
But...
I could see her doing it.
I was gonna say, she ran Mega Man DOS, right? And that's
did run Mega Man DOS.
That's, like, high up there in the quality of video games. Like, it's definitely much, much better than Skunny Kart, which... It's hard to say that Mega Man DOS is better than anything, but better than this? Yes. This isn't Skunny Kart, but it feels like Skunny Kart because of how slippery it is. Oh. 25 seconds left. And PolterGhost is just trying to make a final push towards the end, unfortunately getting a little bit too slippery and falling into the pit. That's a game over. 10 seconds. Just gotta do this final push, and John touches the Toad's butt. That is game over. But it doesn't... Oh, come on, timer. I pushed the button. I pushed it. Mike. The timer is deliberately sabotaging us, but that is time.
Do not cry. Oh, God! Liz, why'd you do that?
No, Liz!
No,
I don't like
it's
Skunny's
cursed.
face. No! Oh my gosh.
Are we gonna even allow her in the call after this horror that she's brought upon us?
Wow, Liz. Wow. Yeah, we will. Well, Liz manages to take the victory here. Between second and third, it's a little bit hard to tell. Kate has said that Rain is definitely in fourth, only about 80% sure that Polter is in second. So we may have to review just to make sure.
So John is saying, can you break a digital file in half?
Sure. It's you got a recycle bin. You can at least drag it there. Oh, other people. Ooh. What you do is you open it up in Notepad, go halfway through it, and just cut the rest of it out and put it in a new file. Bam. You've got it severed. See, I know the strats, Mike. I can do that. Let me see. It looks like Liz is here. Hello, Liz.
Hello, friends.
Congratulations on the victory.
Thank you. Can I turn off the music now?
Yes.
Am I allowed? Okay.
Yes, we can hear you. So, Liz, you said before this match started that you seemed really happy because you always wanted a game from me.
Yes.
And that I wouldn't disappoint.
Yes.
Are you still
didn't
not
disappoint.
disappointed?
You didn't disappoint. The only way it would be better is if it were a Genesis game, but I think that would be a little difficult.
Yeah, what are your thoughts about
I think
this?
I actually have a Genesis game you might not know about, but the progress would be super hard to track.
Oh, that's always the issue. Maybe, hopefully, at some point, you'll be like, I can't think of anything, whatever. Give Liz this.
So, everyone else did not seem to enjoy this game at all, but you seem to really have taken to it, to the extent where, and I've revealed this to chat, that you want to speedrun and task it.
Maybe speedrun it, we'll see. This last level is really hard. The last level, the 7th level is really, really hard. But
yeah.
I might at some point, like I said before we started this race, I was like, I feel like I'm the Pollyanna of Kusogr4nde, because this is my first Kusogr4nde. I've never done anything like this before, and people are like, "Oh, Liz, you're going to hate this game," and then I'm just have fun every time. Like I'm just here to have fun, and I have fun. This game is not good, but like it's really silly, and I love DOS, so
It's so painful. Like, Liz, I have played this game myself. It did not go over that well when I played it. I don't know. Like, there's some strange charm to it. I think because you feel absolutely out of control around every turn.
For real. And, like, I think in the same way that someone speedrunning, what's his name? The cat.
Bubsy?
Bubsy! In the same way that someone's speedrunning like Bubsy, where it's just like, oh, you just need to memorize when to jump. I'm sure it would actually be really fun to do it fast, and I was trying to do it fast. I was like, wow, I can get through some of these levels by just memorizing when to jump.
Oh, yeah.
And it moves really fast, so I think speedrunning it in that way would make it a little bit easier if all it takes is memorization. Oh, the only thing keeping me from speedrunning this game is literally I've already promised to speedrun like 4 games I've seen in Kusogr4nde, and I just cannot keep adding games to the list.
Oh, it's the curse. Yeah, the thing is, like, watching this game, it's actually really impressive to see somebody play it well. Is it something that I want to play well, though? You know, that's another question.
That's valid. That's valid.
Well, I'm glad that you enjoyed it. Strangely, a lot more than I expected. I figured if there was a game that would break you, it would be Skunny. But here you are, not broken yet.
I dare any future GMs try to find a game that will break me. Be as mean to me as possible, because I want to see what it takes. I genuinely do.
I don't know if you want that, because I think I managed to break Andy the last Kusogr4nde, and
poor Andy, what game was that?
He sounded so defeated.
Oh yeah, that was fun.
That was fun for us, but it wasn't fun for him.
Yeah, it was Baby's Day Out for the...
Oh! I played that.
Did it break you?
I didn't play it for long.
Okay.
An hour.
For 2 hours, I guess.
Oh yeah, we made him play for 2 hours.
Oh no! Aww.
Yeah, it was beautiful. Highly recommended. Everybody go play Baby's Day Out. It's
also,
weird.
real quick, I apologize to whoever is in future matches for me, because now all the GMs will be treating you terribly because they're going to be aiming for me. So, I'm sorry for collateral damage.
I think we'd be treating them terribly regardless, so you don't have much to worry about.
Yeah, honestly, sometimes we think, oh, here's a special surprise for our loved ones. But then we find out that they've already played it, so we just give our special surprise to somebody else. Well, Liz, thank you so much. Is there anything else you want to say before we move on to the next game?
Play Skunny. It's weird, but I kind of like it.
No, don't.
No, do it. It'll be fine.
Oh, Liz, you should play Skunny Cart.
Oh, I should. I was actually reading about that. I was reading about that before this match, because I was like...
Oh, wait, bro. She told me before the match she gets really bad motion sickness. I don't think she should play Skunny.
You should set it to 100%. 100% speed and play Skunny Cart whenever you're feeling sick so that you can just throw up and be done with it.
When I played Oscar on here, I played it for an hour and then had to lie down for 2.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Yeah, maybe Skunny Cart.
That bad.
I would still recommend it for like maybe 2 minutes and then never touch it again. Well, okay, Liz, I think we're gonna kick it off and move on. Thank you so much. Congratulations on the victory. And Mike, thank you so much for choosing this game, I guess.
You're welcome. Just be aware, there's more Skunny games.
Oh, I know.
Bye, friends.
Bye. Just so everybody knows, we've got 2 more games coming up. First, I want to give a shout out to Mystery Funhouse for giving us a raid. Toon Pirate, thank you for the bits. Noir Zephon for resubscribing. The 3 Master Gamers for hosting as well. I see plenty of hosts. Duckfist, thank you. Bub S. Walter for resubscribing. Ento. Bo the Schmo, Mazian, thank you all so much. So, Mike, we've got a fantastic GM coming up next.